What's going on, everybody? We know we're a little late tonight, so
Tardy to the party.
I hope y'all plan on staying up with us because yeah, we're a little late. Had a couple technical things going on. It just seemed like everything just wanted to be weird tonight.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what that was about, but anyway, we got a dope show for you tonight. We got guests for you tonight, coaches, analysts, different people, players. It's gonna be a dope night. So welcome to Let's Hoop. Over the pin. Who we have to shout out, by the way, was playing over in London as he gets a good assist and the and one play. Sean down one with the ball. Wade sets the screen. They blitz the screen. Wade with the good pass. And Rowan coming down the with the goggles, but another block. So I had to watch that clip a couple times because I actually thought Gino dunked on somebody. Because you see a person like laying on the floor, but I realized like his own teammate knocked him over. So it was like, oh, okay, all right, because that was almost real ugly.
You see Josh though.
Who's Josh?
You see what Josh did. He was like,
Black Lightning, not Black Lightning, Black Ice Josh,
I should say Joshua.
Joshua.
He's like,
Hey.
oh man.
Yeah, man. It was a dope week. It was a lot of if you notice in the top 10 this week, it was a lot of passes.
It was. It was.
That one Wade had, the one where he like slipped that bug in there real quick to Shaquan, that was tough too. See, I can't wait to get into these games because man, it's some stuff to talk about, man. It's some stuff to talk about. But how is everybody tonight, man? What y'all on tonight? Y'all doing good? Like, how is everybody? Y'all get this chat fired up. Cause y'all know it ain't a show without y'all. So y'all going to start talking to us. Who we got in the chat? I see it's we got 20 watching right now. Y'all talk to us. But all right, let's go ahead and get into this first game, man. Cause we ain't doing no 2 hour show. We ain't fooling with y'all all night.
No.
Tonight.
We ain't no
Last night y'all
nicknames.
wanted to be stuck on
Nicknames.
I ain't even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna
Don't
say
do
it.
it. Don't you do
We ain't
it.
gonna get it started. So the first
Hey,
game.
but before we talk about this, so I wanted to address everybody right quick, just to let you know. First of all, this is a show. We have fun here, right? This is what we do. All right. So some things that are said are known, right? Some things that are said is speculation. So what I mean by that, and a lot of times it's parody. You know what I'm saying? It's just us trying to be funny. So if something is said that you don't agree with, first of all, don't we invite people on to kind of say anything about that? But just to let y'all know, not everybody is in everybody's locker room. We're not in everybody's locker room. We don't know exactly what's going on. Uh, Sometimes comments are made just to kind of poke or play spite.
Or what we think. We just seeing. That's all we can see.
Yeah, yeah. So we don't know everything. Everything that we say is not necessarily the truth about the team or whatever. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understands that, and we're just here having fun. But if we say something that's not true, and you want to combat it or do whatever you want to do,
Come on the show.
come on the show. We really invite you. So
Hey man, if it is true, don't be in your feelings. It just is what it is. Like,
right.
we're gonna talk about a team tonight that had 11 turnovers in the first quarter. We so and it's true. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? We just
right.
calling what we calling. But hey, that's media for you. So let's get into it. Speaking of first game, Titans and Black Ice.
Now, example.
Okay.
I had a conversation with Joshua today.
Okay.
For about an hour. So we talked for a long time. But I just told him that I felt like Black Ice looked like Black Ice this game. I felt like they didn't look like Black Ice these first couple of games, but I believe they came in and did their job like they normally do. So kudos to them. I know it's some new pieces, some new things going on there, but ultimately, it looked like they brought it back together on Sunday. They played ball. I mean, it was it was bad. It was a bad game for the Titans, which they're missing some people as well. But what I did notice about the Titans, they actually played better with the first five than they did when all the players came in. Like, I'm just being real.
Baggins said he's still tired from that game.
And Backus did say a few times, I think he said, I'm 30. What did he say, 30, I guess?
I don't know. I think 30 plus.
I think he's 30 plus. He was like, I'm 30 plus, man. I can't be playing the whole quarter. So, but I still think, though, the first five that were out there, they actually were in the game when they were playing. They actually played well together. So I don't know why they started getting beat worse when others came.
I know exactly why.
Well, we're gonna let you take the stand in, sir.
Okay, check this out. Yes, they were playing well, but they were playing as if they had another five on the bench waiting on them. So you got to think because they started the game with five people. When you only got five, your best friend is a slow paced game. But they literally was getting up and down, just like Black Ice. He getting up and down, getting up and down.
Right.
So then, by the time, no excuses back is what about the guy who'll be like, I'm 40.
You talking about Joshua?
I think he's talking about Josh.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. So when you only got five people, and by the time the reinforcements came, they were all exhausted. And you got to think, when you're already tired, when you go to the bench, he said he tired too. Oh no, he was talking about suspect. I think he's talking about suspect.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he's talking about suspect. Yeah, that's what Becky said. He's talking about suspect. Yeah. So here's the thing. When you go to the bench, you recover a little bit of that, but you're still already burnt. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now you get back in the game, you ain't 100%. You ain't on that first win. You about on that second win by now. You about 60, 70%. So you're still not the best version of yourself because you used all that just to be in the game in the beginning when y'all ain't had no break. So it was even a play specifically when the Titans got a rebound and Atkins took off. Everybody took off. And Atkins was like, come on. And Suspect was like, whoa.
Yeah. No, I saw Suspect's hand do this about 100 times.
But that's
But he was right,
that was wise though, because it's just like, bro, we looking over at that bench and ain't nobody there. So it's like, meanwhile, you look over on Black Ice bench and they got 6 other people waiting on you. And the thing about it is, the 6 that's waiting, they tough. Like, mind you, you got guys like Deshaun, Showtime, Deshaun. We keeping that name, bro. You got Showtime coming off the bench. You got Tarver coming off the bench. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like, they tough. So I think that's honestly what it was. And and then when the others got there, there was no symmetry. Like, there was no chemistry. It was just hooping. You know, and I talk about that every week. Like when you get out and just
Yeah.
hoop, like it just like this isn't a league where it's like just hoop. So
Well, I know one person checked in the game. I'm gonna leave the names off the off the show.
no, man, don't You be on your box every other week.
All right. So I know Wade checked in the game. Wade checked in the game, bro. And as soon as he got the game, he put up a three. I'm like, bro, you ain't even warmed up. Bro, you didn't even start the car yet. You know what I'm saying? You want to shoot a 3-point. Like, God,
I feel like the one he shot though, he had to shoot though, because he was wide open.
He was, man.
He was wide open. I mean, look, he could have took it on in and floated that joint or something, but
Yeah.
that was funny though.
That was real funny, man.
That was funny. And then another thing too, the Titans. I want to say they had like 25 turnovers that game as well.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
So that was another thing
ridiculous.
that was definitely harmful when it came to the game. Because I mean, 25 turnovers, man. Like you got to think with every turnover, that's a shot that's not going up, and Black Ice is getting shots on the other end.
Yeah,
So,
and they were pushing it. Like I know when they got the turnovers, they were kind of pushing it down the court. TJ was me and TJ, and you know they were just pushing that pace.
Backers said no comment.
But yeah, so
Backers, did you had a couple of those, brother? Are you in that number in that 25?
I think he called the timeout a few times. Though.
Hey, but no, look,
time out.
yeah, and then it was like one of them. I saw Backers was just like, man, I'm not even running back to get that, and I can't blame Backers. Came over to the bench and laid down when they got that first sub. Man, I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's a little different when you cross that 30 threshold. It's a little different.
So the box on the soapbox says, what do we talk about every week on this show? Being what? On time.
Oh yeah.
Why y'all come to game so late, bruh? God almighty. Is it Sunday dinner? I mean, what is it? Like, your team needs you. Like Darius said, these jokers were tired. They were tired. And you come in, you know, second quarter and whatever, and then you want to run too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man.
Deshaun Showtime Mosley, Darius, you to go. I told you, bro, we gonna keep it going, bro. I like that nickname. When you put up that three, and with no cares, like this is going up.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, Showtime. That's it. That's it.
But yeah, man. So, but that's all I gotta say, man. Just be on time to your games, man. I mean,
Hey man, Sky West games start on time, bro.
Hey, bro.
I'm saying. Can't speak for every other league, but
They
Sky
say
West,
we don't.
Sky West games start on time.
They say we don't start on time on our games, but we be
Look,
on point.
Look, time is money.
I mean,
With us, by
like,
an hour.
for real.
Time is money. We starting on time.
Right.
I be telling them referees, I'm like, hey, that ball is going up at 3:00.
Yeah.
I don't care who is, who ain't.
Hey, and I'm gonna let y'all know too. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when y'all call timeouts and those refs blow those whistles, we starting the clock, bro. Y'all can go over there and play patty cake all you want to, but we starting the clock. So y'all better come over there and continue to play. That's
Look,
all
hopefully next season we'll be able to slow the pace down, have like full 2-minute timeouts for commercials and cool things like that. You know what I mean? But this season, them folks got us to the to the gun with that time thing. Anyway, all right. So that's the first game. Moving to the next game.
Next game we have the Panthers and Blazers.
What is it? Start on time and the timeouts are accelerated.
You already know.
Y'all ain't talking about nothing over there. Get on back out and play. That's funny.
Yeah.
But all right. So Panthers and Blazers. Interesting notes before we start this one.
Go ahead.
No Black Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
No Black Lightning and no DJ for the Blazers.
Mm-hmm.
Two very key pieces to that team.
Two motors.
So yeah, you gonna start there? You want me to start there?
I'll say this about the Blazers. Blazers is a dangerous team.
Mm-hmm.
Like their squad, man, they are very dangerous. They have weapons. They can have people absent and still play like this. I mean, that was, it was just outstanding. I think they have a good cohesiveness to them, and they are just playing well. Like they're a top team right now, man. Like so, if I can say anything, I'll say as a coach, like they're on my radar because that team is very tough. So I got to give them their credit. But for the Panthers, hopefully, and somebody hit us in the chat and let us know how Kobe's doing because I don't
Oh, I
know.
checked in on him.
Did you?
Yeah, I checked
Okay.
in. I talked to him. So it was just, and I'm so glad I said it, and
Yeah.
it was just a dislocation,
Dislocation. Okay.
just a
I got you.
dislocation.
I got you.
So he said that he said that he's going to, you know, be back hopefully within the next couple weeks. So
Did they just pop it back in
yeah, they
place?
just
Or
popped it back in place,
okay.
and good to go.
All right. Cool. 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 Yeah.
Oh, Incredible Hulk. Oh yeah, nah. Let me tell you something. Incredible Hulk was splashing that thing Sunday. I was like,
He
God,
was.
dog.
Hey, he had his one-on-one display.
He said the Hulk has woke up and came to compete. You did, bro.
Man, he didn't come to compete. He came to
He
smash.
came to smash.
That's what he was doing. But yeah.
And Josh, shout out them killers. Hey man, we miss you this week though, bro.
Sure
Hope
did,
all was
bro.
well, man. But yeah, your boys did their thing, man. They held it down.
One that we don't talk about a lot. Zebo.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Zebo has been solid all season.
All season long,
all
bro.
season,
All
man.
season.
Like he's quiet with it. He kind of just do his thing. He's been playing. He plays a lot bigger than he is.
Mm-hmm.
He plays people that's taller.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been handling the assignments, I think, very well. So shout out to him. Obviously, Tristan. Like just listen. Like I said, the Blazers is on one. They on one, man. That's just a good team. And like I said, they're a force to be reckoned with. So we just
DJ, we see you, bro. The president is back.
oh yeah. What do you say?
President,
Blaze it up.
Blaze it up. The president is back in the comments.
Yeah, man. We miss you, man. Where was you at, man? You doing something in the army or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Where was you at?
I think his kid had a birthday.
Kid had a birthday?
Yeah.
That's more important.
Definitely more important.
Do what you do, sir. Do what you do, sir. But yeah, so
Silent Assassin Zebo, pretty much. Pretty much. And
Yeah,
I
man.
actually said it on commentary too. Like I feel like he has settled into like his role on the Blazers. I think coming from the Savages over to the Blazers last season, I think it was more of a filling out process. Like what's too much, what's too little, whatever the case may be. I feel like the Blazers have done a good job just giving him the leeway to just
Absolutely.
be himself.
Absolutely.
And I think he's found it. And I mean, he's a dangerous piece to that team.
And he doesn't, like when you say let him be himself, he doesn't do too much. Like he takes what he's given. He's not trying to force things. So I mean, I really like how he's playing.
And we missed it. But what's going on, Bruce? You good, brother? So let's go over to the Panther side too. So we were talking about the injury to Kobe. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that was the turning point in the game. You know how when you hooping and the Blazers know how to draft. Do they, Miguel? Toot your own horn a little bit there, brother. Just a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He said, "Yeah, I was out of town for my daughter's birthday, but I ain't missing no more games." Nah, for sure, bro. That's happy birthday to little one again, bro.
Yep.
For sure. But you know how like when you hooping, like you could just be at LA Fitness or just anywhere hooping, and you see somebody get hurt, and just like naturally it just makes you not go as hard. Like even if you thinking you still going hard, but just
Right.
mentally, there's just like an inhibition that's just like, and so seeing the injury like because. Everybody was saying broke. Kobe said that he was like, man, they was scaring me, bro.
Man,
He was like, everybody was like, your hand broke, and I actually have dislocated my thumb before.
Right.
So when I saw it in my mind, I was like, it looks like a dislocation.
it did.
But I ain't no doctor, so I wasn't gonna say nothing. But everybody, he was like, man, they was scaring me. They was saying broke. So you can imagine you hearing that word and all that type of stuff. And it seemed like the Panthers weren't like from that moment on, they weren't as aggressive the rest of the game.
Well,
And they were missing his offense.
They were. I think Jordan was trying to play very well.
I take the credit for that. I be in the draft room making phone calls.
Dang, Miguel, he stole your thunder.
Shout out to Kobe, real warrior. Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
that man
yeah.
told me when I was talking to him, this was like a day later. I checked on him on Monday. He was like, yeah, I feel like I can hoop now. I'm like, bro, sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
please.
Let yourself heal.
Please.
Let yourself heal. DJ said praying for a speedy recovery for Kobe. Nah,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Yes, sir. I will say, Jordan. I think he was pushing a lot more with Kobe not there, and I saw him go to the bench a lot. And and speculation. I want to make sure I say that speculation. I don't know if he was tired or what it was, but I just didn't see him like even in the fourth quarter. I normally see Jordan about the whole fourth quarter, and he wasn't in as much.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get his breath.
Panther size was an issue. Blazers
Yes.
challenged him at the rim with no answer.
And I said that last week when I was doing my picks. When I picked the Blazers, and it was really because of size, So I definitely agree with that statement. So, but I mean, what I did like though is the Panthers didn't stop fighting.
True.
They did keep fighting. It's hard when you lose a major piece like that to keep fighting, but they did keep fighting. But like I said, Blazers is a powerhouse, and you really need all of your pieces when you're going against the Blazers because they're a powerhouse team, man. So,
Agreed. Totally agree. Oh, also, just a random note. That pro hop that CI did. Did you know when he went baseline?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that pro hop was beautiful.
It was
Pro hop was. See, I gotta shout you out for that one, bro, because that one's beautiful. It's still a tough team though.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. Yeah,
Can you,
J.O. and sat down way more than I've seen him. Yeah, no, let me call and check on Light Bright. He's back, y'all. The president is in the comments, okay?
Oh, wow.
Shout out to the Paw Patrol.
But once again, like I mean, I just think he was pushing hard because he wanted to win. I mean,
for sure.
he wanted to win, but when you don't have the firepower, they did a lot of double teaming and trapping. When it came to Jordan and stuff like that. So it can make a player tired. Like I said, speculation. I don't know if he was actually tired. He didn't tell me he was tired, but it just looked like he didn't play as much as he normally does. So.
What Slim said, Hulk was giving problems on defense. Where are you, Hulk? Where are you now?
Oh, he's talking
about himself.
In third person.
Hulk talks in third person, though.
He does.
The Hulk does talk in third person.
He does. He's being
Y'all got to chill with the nicknames. Facts, Darius. He made me spit my water out when I watched it live.
Oh, man.
Brandon, shut up. You in timeout.
Oh, man.
Oh, no Roman's revenge that day. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about...
He said caramel in the building. Oh, Lord, here we go. We ain't doing this with y'all tonight. I don't even know why y'all starting.
No.
We ain't talk about what, Scott?
We ain't talk about Jerome in the house.
Oh, yeah, Jerome.
He was going against his former team. He actually was playing tough, dude.
No, he did. Bro, Rome is a gritty player, bro.
He's very gritty, man.
I told my team I wanted that matchup at the beginning of the week. Hey. Tease what it is, my brother. Yeah. Y'all got the dub, so what else?
Yep.
What else can be said? What is that, man? When I'm gonna get the call to be on the show again? Hey, man, come on, pull on up next week. You pulling up in house?
Oh,
Big Goon, not Karma in the building. Here we go. There y'all go. There y'all go. All right, let's keep moving.
Oh, God.
Let's keep moving.
Like the barber say,
Shaq, what's the odds, Shaq? What you trying to see what's going on, bro? You don't know about the caramel thing?
Bruh.
I don't even know if we should start that conversation
no.
up. But if Shaq, tell us, if that's what you're talking about, I'll tell you what that's all about.
Offline. Offline, God, dog.
All right, cool. So, I think Miss Producer is King with us. King is not with us at the moment. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and actually.
He said it's my fault. They said it's all my fault.
Why it's your fault? Sky, it's all your fault. Well, yeah. I guess it is. And wait, Shaq said something. What was that? Load management in week 3 is crazy. That man said load management. Good night. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, it's all speculation, man. I can't say why what if it was load management or not. I have no idea. All right, so next game. We'll just go ahead and go to the next one. And if we have to circle back to that, we're not going to talk about it. But if we'll circle back to it when he comes on.
Man, you sure we're going to go to the next game or you want to go to the Bulldogs?
All right, let's go ahead and go Bulldogs and Savages.
Because
we'll
we do
come
have
back.
a guest. We do have a guest.
I'm gonna see what's going on with him.
Okay. We do have a guest for the Bulldogs, I believe, that's here.
So I'll tell you what, let's go to a quick commercial real quick so we can get our guest in here, and then we will be right back. So don't go nowhere. We're going to talk about Bulldogs and Savages.
Mm-hmm.
K Ro,
What's going on?
what's going on, brother?
Not much cooler, chilling.
Cool, cool. So before we talk about this week, right? I want to go back and talk about last week
Yeah,
because you were speculating and you speculated wrong apparently.
I did. That's what I.
So
That's what I
let's
said.
so let's
Speculation.
let's go on and clear the air right now.
You remember? So, Cairo, we had actually I was talking, and I was like, man, who was it that wouldn't pass him the ball?
Said
Said,
Said. Like, and you were standing in front of him, and said was kind of overlooking you and stuff
yeah,
like that. And I was like, that's why Said's out of the game once again. And I'm gonna explain to everybody, I was joking. You know what I'm saying? But Cairo, what actually happened in the fourth quarter last week when Said wasn't in the game because we were asking or wondering why?
the team suggested that Lango come in the game. They wanted to run 4 guards, 5 guards. So that's really what that was.
I got you.
Yeah.
DJ, I will not with you today, bro. K Ro, did you see DJ's comment?
No, what it say?
Put DJ's comment back up there, please. He said, "Man, K Ro, cut the lights on in that new whip, man. Sitting looking like Batman."
You fun. The
That
lights
man
is
crazy.
on.
But yeah, so basically, Cairo was just saying that the Lingo said with a team wanted Lingo in at the moment. So basically, that's what happened.
Gotcha.
So that's the thing. I speculated. Cairo came and corrected me. I'm cool with that. You know, but now that was last week, and this week you got a dub. So let's talk about that.
Uh, Speaking on the dub, we had a good practice. We had a good practice, and we seen a lot. And then we turned that practice into the game, and we brought the energy, the camaraderie, the dog, the grit. It made me feel good. Made me get more excited for the rest of the season because we got big plans, very very big plans.
Dope. He said dogs came in with the energy and the plan this week and executed. I agree.
Yes,
I
sir.
totally agree. Let me say this too. One thing about y'all that I absolutely love, we always talk about culture. And I be seeing some folks trying to hate and all that type of stuff like that, but man, I don't even care. I love it when y'all be doing y'all dog pound.
Yeah,
Like some folks be hating like man, dog pound. I'll be like, no, that's actually tough though, because like bro, it's building a culture. And you notice the crowd is starting to do it too.
Dude,
yeah,
you had some fans out there doing it, man. You
that's
know,
hard.
I think they was singing "Who Let the Dogs Out" too.
There was that too.
Yeah.
But like literally, I think you was on the floor or somebody was on the floor saying dog, and like the crowd was saying pound and all that
Yep.
stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, like stuff like that is what builds an organization, like what makes an organization exciting. Like right now, I think y'all and the Warriors are probably competing for like having the most fans and stuff
Yeah,
coming to games
yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Let's
shout
do
out to
it.
you. Put
Let's
K
do
Roll
it.
in that MVP talk too. Hey man,
Then they got the shirts and stuff.
they
man,
got the
warm-ups,
yeah the
man.
warm ups, man,
You
and
know what I'm
everybody.
saying? The drip.
You see
Yeah,
the
man.
whole league following the trend now. The
Hey,
league getting
yeah.
no point.
Hey man, we got. I'm picking ours up this week. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
let's do
Everybody,
it.
everybody following the trend, and I
Yeah,
love it.
bro.
I
Yeah,
love
bro.
it.
You came out there making us look like, you know what I'm saying? We need to get it together.
Let's turn it up. And shout out
Like
to
for real.
Ike for Dog Pound. Ike Dog Pound came from Ike though.
Oh, for real?
Did it?
Yeah, yeah, he
Hey,
started
man,
that.
it's dope, bro.
That's tough.
I do have a question though.
Talk to me.
The team that you beat just beat an undefeated team, bro.
Yeah,
And you guys came in because I'm not gonna lie, I picked them to win last week. Um, but you guys came in and silenced the doubters, man. So, like, what went into your mentality of beating them, man? I mean, because they seemed like they were on kind of like a roll at that point.
really, the mentality was we can't beat ourselves. I feel like a lot of games we could have won in the last 3 seasons, but we beat ourselves. And I really just put it out there like if we play with each other, I don't think nobody could touch us because we got a lot of pieces for real. And y'all have yet to seen it. Don't even know what they expect. But that's really what it was. Just play together and shoot, hope for the best. Be gritty. We couldn't let Cam get to talking. We had to let King stretch the flow. Everybody just really played their role. Twin, defensive anchor. Everybody just did what they had to do. We just had to play together, buy in for real.
You right, man. When you
TJ
say
said you beat me 2 seasons back to back.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Hey man,
We coming for some
gotta
more
give you
W's
respect,
though.
man.
TT in the chat.
Yeah, T Talty.
Talk to you in the chat. And always said shout out King too, because
Oh
King
yeah,
had a good
absolutely.
game.
When you
Yeah,
say he
King.
stretched the court, my God, he
Yeah.
stretches the court. I mean, this Joker was shooting from NBA range, man. I mean, it was nice.
Yeah, the three to the corner by the entrance, that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all look good, man. I mean, and like I said last week, you guys, you like right there,
Yeah.
and you keep playing like that. And I know that you guys kind of wasn't screaming at each other as much because
Yeah.
y'all be going at it, boy.
Hey, it get like that in that dog pound.
I
It
understand,
get like
man.
that. You just gotta keep playing though.
Someone said
Right.
King snap. I didn't know he was like that. Well, I guess everybody does now, because he definitely
Yeah.
showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be stretching for real, but it's gonna be people all over him though.
I ain't gonna
Anyway,
speak on
all
that.
right. You said what?
I ain't gonna speak on that.
You
We
ain't
got a
gonna
lot
speak
of
on it, bro?
pieces. Yeah, if you got a lot of pieces, we got a lot of pieces. Y'all go suffocate King, then you got another 7, 8 more dogs right behind them.
Yeah, and normally because he's quote unquote big, it's gonna be a taller person on him. So he's bringing him out of the paint, and that's allowing you guys to kind of get to the paint easier, So it opens it up. So I mean, it's a two-edged sword.
And real quick, because we about to get to the. Hold on. DJ said pause, Sky. Why? Pause for what? Well, while we wait for DJ to respond, we're going to talk about the fact that Nick really is going after this defensive player of the year thing, because Nick's intensity
Facts.
is crazy this season. Like,
Facts.
I don't know. Well, he said it. He said I was hurt last year, still trying to get my footing and all that type of stuff like that. But yeah, man, Nick been intense this season. He been crazy intense. What TJ said, I can't take a good butt whooping. I needed that. Hey,
I ain't
bounce
gonna lie
back.
though. We got 2 players trying to win Defensive Player of the Year on our team. That's Twin and Nick, and they both probably got the most steals and blocks out of every team, out of all the teams.
Wait, who got the most blocks?
Nick probably got the most blocks, and Twin probably got the most steals. Let's check the
You
stat
got to
book.
catch up with Mason, bro.
Yeah, he still got to catch up with Mason
Mason had 7 in one
in
game.
one game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That man said,
I'm
oh,
just
okay.
saying. Yeah, so.
Yeah, man. Well, Hollywood said, never mind. Y'all catch it later. Yeah, that went over the head, bro.
Yeah, it did.
Stretch the
Uh,
core, I think. I hate y'all. and
uh,
and wait, hold on. He said if a guard wins defensive player of the year, I'm causing a mutiny. Oh, he's still like DJ. Win it again this year, bro. He said Mason definitely had 7 blocks. Yes, he did.
okay.
Yes, he did.
Out
He
of
said it's
guard
not
play,
just
I'm
about the
gonna
blocks.
fix my
Let me get off
statement.
my soapbox.
I'm gonna fix my statement. Out of guard play, I gotta give it to Nick with Defensive Player of the Year, and Twin.
Okay.
Twin get the most steals.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and out of guard play, Nick gets the most blocks for a guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
For sure.
I'll say that. Yep.
Hands down. All right, man. Well, look, we appreciate you being with us tonight. Taking time out your night, man. It's good to finally have you on the show, bro. I don't think you've been on Let's Hoop in like what, two seasons?
Yeah, probably 2 seasons. Yeah,
You was on your first season, and then we ain't seen you since.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
But
gonna come
not
back.
only you said what, bro?
I'll be back more often.
Nah, for sure. For sure. Before you go, I do want to do one more thing because, I think it's important to highlight, things that we're doing as well. Just seeing everything that you do with your business and, the Wiggamar Movers, hey, anybody out there, y'all got moving services that are needed or whatever, hit up your brother right here in the league. You ain't got to go out and, pay somebody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can invest that money right back on into your brother. He's very professional. I've witnessed, his services and yeah, man, pour that into your brother. And K-Ro, we proud of you, bro.
What's his IG? What's his?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
put your IG for Wigamar Movers and all that stuff in there.
All right. Hey, appreciate it, Darius. Thank you for that. That's love.
Yep.
Nah, for sure, bro. What's your IG and all that type of stuff? If anybody's like trying to, if they need to hit you up about it.
Wigamar Movers, WIGGAMAR. Movers on Instagram, or you can just get my phone number on the flyer that's on the page.
You can put
I'm
your
fin-
gram in the comments as well, so
yeah,
people
I'm
can see
doing it
it.
right now.
Um, and also, what areas do you serve?
Everywhere.
There we go.
Sounds
Wherever you
good.
need me at.
I got you.
Sounds good. Jamal Jordan. Jamal, what's going on, brother? From the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh
Wait,
man.
wait. Is it that Jamal Jordan? Because his name was Jamal Jordan too, from the Boys and Girls Club. Wait, which Jamal Jordan is it?
Looks like him.
I don't know. Correct me
That's
if I'm
him.
wrong.
He said awesome.
That's what he said the first time. Anyway, K-Ro, we appreciate you,
All right.
bro. We're gonna go to another quick commercial real quick, and then we're gonna go to this next game. But we appreciate you for having you on, bro.
All right,
For
thank you
coming
for
on.
having me.
Yeah, bro.
All right, bro.
You can do that will instantly shift your life into a place of success. Number one, convince yourself that you deserve it. Most of you are fighting a limiting belief system that causes you to believe that you're not worthy of the success that you're dreaming about. You are worthy. The second thing that you have to do is create a plan. If you don't create a plan, then you're automatically planning to fail. So I want you to create a plan that's going to move you closer to the destiny that you desire to be in. And remember, you are worthy and you do deserve it.
That's right, because I keep looking at his clock. Yeah, it's 8:20. I'm thinking
Oh
8:26.
yeah, King keeps looking at the clock. Hey, Coach, you
Hello, guys.
Hey, you're
yeah,
live.
you're live with us, Coach. Well, yeah. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
We're good. We're good. Hey, y'all. So just to bring y'all up to speed. So King is actually fresh off the plane from vacation,
Fresh.
but when it comes to this Red Hawks versus Wolverine game,
Yeah.
Me and Scott we ain't talking about it. So we brought in a couple other people to talk about the game. So Coach King, talk to us. What did you see in that Red Hawks versus Wolverines?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say this. It's kind of interesting because I mean, you kind of look at what maybe like certain game plans would have been in place. If all the rosters would have been full rosters. But I can always tell you this: style, makes fights. And situation with the Wolverines, they came in, they were missing their bigs. Um, and with that in mind, I know that one of the strengths of the Red Hawks is their bigs, and also going hard to the basket. But what I can tell you guys is that when I actually watched the game. I watched the game from Vegas, um, and one of the things that I saw immediately, um, the Red Hawks had 13 turnovers in the first quarter. They were out hustled for a lot of loose balls, even with them having the size advantage. And what you have to look at is that's really what killed them. And then what happened is, um, it became a situation where um, they basically, played their game with their small lineup. And one of the strengths of the Wolverines is their guard play, and they have great shooters. Um, with all those things being said, the major thing was the turnovers. And also one of the major things that I kind of saw too is that off of those turnovers, they scored a lot off of their turnovers. Yeah.
Agreed. So what did you see in terms of, okay, so you said turnovers. What we said, the Wolves were faster and the guard play was better. Yeah. So what did you see? I mean, in terms of the Red Hawks, in terms of like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to speak on it too much. I just want to see in
Well,
terms of the fight.
Well, the thing about it is that what I want to give them credit for is initially when they first started out, they tried to attack inside. I saw them trying to make passes down in the post. But the thing about it is there were so many kind of they were not forced turnovers. They were just fumbling. They fumbled the ball out of bounds. They were passes that were hitting hands, but they were being fumbled out of bounds. And I mean, I'm just because again, it's kind of a personal thing, because I was once a Red Hawks coach, but I'm just trying to be very candid. Um, and the
Nah, be
thing that I
real,
like,
coach. Get real.
yeah, I mean, it was a lot of unforced. You hear what I'm saying? Unforced turnovers. So I mean that was one of the major things that I saw. But what happened
Hey,
as
coach.
that
Hold on, coach.
Hold on.
Hold on one
Backus
second.
said the game was better when DeMarcus got there, but Sky West starts on time.
know what? And that was, and I was, and what? I love it that he's saying that, because what you got to understand is you got to run certain sets. And I mean, they tried to go inside, but there were so many that were kind of fumbled, and then because the game was the first maybe 3 minutes was kind of close, but after that, what happened is to the right guys, the turnovers started then making points. They were coming down. They hit a couple of threes, but there were a lot of points scored off of turnovers where they went and had layups right off of the turnovers. I mean, they were like back to back to back, and it was just like, oh my goodness. But you can't do that against a team like that. And then from there, it just got worse, because they smelt blood, and that's one of the things I love about the Wolverines. When they smell blood, they don't let up on you. And I mean, it once got up almost to 40 points. And one of the things that you have to understand is that you can't play their style of ball. You have to understand who you are as a team. And the thing would have been to continue to keep trying to pound it down low, because that was still your main advantage. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
hold
still
on. We
your
got
main
one.
advantage.
I got to hold on. Red Hawks played terrible, lazy defense, and they suffered early from it. Too many easy passes that could have been flipped. Too many open threes. They let the Wolves get way too comfortable early. Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, yeah. And then, but the one
Wolves were
thing that
not
I
phased by
definitely,
the defense either. They went straight at everybody.
yeah, the thing that you have to continue doing against a team like the Wolverines is you have to continue, either you don't necessarily have to attack them by trying to drop it down in the post, although that would be great so it can be in and out action, but you got to continue to penetrate to the basket. They don't, with their two bigs missing, you have to attack the rim against them. And if you don't attack the rim, you're done. Because if you all of a sudden now try to convert to say, I'm going to play a perimeter game, you're done. That is one of their major strengths, and that's what they had in abundance. They are a guard team, but now what they've done with them missing their two bigs like that, yeah, you got to go at them like that. Now, when they have those two
And
bigs,
Mason
which is
said, "Oh no, go ahead."
no, the two bigs that they have, they are a more balanced team this year. So, but you had to have taken advantage of that with them not being there. And all you got to do is look at that. You only scored 11 points in the first half. I mean, the first quarter, and they scored a lot of theirs off. And you turned the ball over 13 times. But I count anytime a team, when you have an advantage, rebounding, and you have an advantage rebounding, you can't allow that team to get multiple attempts and out hustle you to rebounds. And because to me, that's like a turnover. Because realistically, their intensity was they were more intense. I mean, and you can't really have that. You guys had to really kind of just really out muscle them, and it was not happening. You had a lot of careless turnovers, and then once it kicked to the second quarter, it just was more of that. And then what you start seeing is that because of how far you got behind, it still has to be like a possession game. You can't say, because you can't get back 20 points in 2 or 3 plays. But what you got to do is keep chopping it down, and you could tell that there was a major difference once DeMarcus got there. Um,
Hmm.
he ran the team, and he gives you a little bit more of an outside shooting presence. But the thing about it is, what they did is they blitzkrieged you guys too, because they know you were turning it over, and they basically blitzkrieg. So I only said you had 13 turnovers in the first quarter. I would not have been shocked if you guys went and did at least 30 turnovers or more for that game. And that is 30 shots that you don't put up at the rim. And that's also probably out of those 30 shots, there's probably about 17 of those were probably points off of turnovers that they got down the floor on the turnover, easy layup, or went down the floor and had a wide open three, and they probably buried it. So that's really what it is in a nutshell. In this league, style makes fights, and you have to stick to who you are and play to your strength. And especially if you got an advantage. And I'm gonna say this: they played strong, and they definitely I give them applaud them, but you guys should have taken advantage of them down low. When you have 4 and 5 inch height differential, you can't let a team get away with that. And you cannot play their game. You try to play outside shooting against that team, and I'm going to play up and down the floor. Yeah, you really don't have a shot at it. So all I can do is I can applaud the Wolverines because they basically made that fight a fight that basically fits their style. And unless you force your style against a team like that, they'll take you out because that and then they were hitting their threes. So it was rough, guys. It was rough, but man, I applaud the Wolverines. But again, it's only one game, so you can definitely rebound from it. You just have to learn from week to week, and as a team, you have to watch that away and get started for the next game. But yeah, I mean, the Wolverines are pretty tough, and if you know what I said when we had our last conversation that I was on, they're playing a great brand of ball right now, and they basically knew what they had to do and force their style on us. And after that, they just knew we were going to try to run with them.
So people are saying a lot of different things in the chats. They're talking about Amari getting rebounds. They talked about Brandon said that feeding the bigs would have definitely slowed the game down. DJ said that he said, wait, they lost that bad without Shot and Josh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we did. Yeah, no, I can honestly, all I can do is concur with everything that you said. It was just bad all the way around. I mean, the way we started, 11 turnovers in the first quarter, and we only got
13.
10 minutes. Oh, excuse me.
13.
13
And I count more
in the first quarter, and we only have 10-minute quarters. So, that math in itself just kind of shows you like what kind of hole we dug ourselves in. So,
but you were only down by 20.
But back
you said we were only down by 20.
Yeah, that's being nice.
Only down by 20.
That's being but see, it was still manageable. You were down by 20 points, and don't get me wrong, as badly as you let them beat you like that, and let's make sure you understand, they out hustled you to those rebounds. They were out hustling you to loose balls. They were out hustling to rebound. So again, it's about intensity. And then that's why I say again, I like about what this team is they know who they are and what they have to do, and they're well coached. And not saying that the thing because like I say again, did the coach for the Red Hawks come up with a good plan? I really do believe it because I saw what he tried to do. He tried to keep feeding down in the post to the big men. But those turnovers were lazy, guys. I'm just being real. They were hitting hands and just going out of bounds. Some of them were being thrown right to the other team. And you can't do that against a team like that. You got to take advantage and you got to play a solid game.
He said 20 is manageable to who? Team USA?
Well, in this league, guys, I've seen teams come back easily from 20 point deficits in the first quarter.
Matter of fact,
you just
against the Titans, we went down by like 20 and came
all
the way back. So it's doable, but like you said, it was the effort. It was just all of it. We were all out of that game, to be honest. But let's do this though, because we actually have a Wolverine player that's backstage as well. So let's bring him on as well. Let him get in on this conversation. Still, you there, brother?
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on? Hey, Coach King, we're gonna minimize you for a quick second and put you back.
Oh no, you're fine.
We're gonna holler at Steele for a minute.
All right,
sir. Steele, what's going on, brother?
Brother, how y'all doing, man?
Good, man. Cool. So, talk to us about this game, man. Wait. First of all, before we talk about the game, we're gonna let's talk about the welcome back. First of all,
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say, people look at SkyWest where it is now, but we definitely have to credit you, Shad, and Coach Faust and the Atlanta Heat for what y'all brought to the league. When y'all first came to the league, y'all kind of sent out the beacon like, "Hey, comp is over here," and y'all people were coming to this league to beat y'all. So, man, we appreciate and not only just that, we were having camps. Y'all showed up. Just pretty much anything we needed y'all to do, man, to help us, get this thing going. Y'all were there, so definitely got to shout y'all out and welcome y'all back to the league for sure.
Man, we just want to thank y'all for letting us come back, man. I mean, if us coming together how we did a couple years back, and to see where you guys are at now, man, it's definitely a blessing to see this organization grow as far as it has grown, man. And I applaud you guys for sticking to the course, man, and making it happen, man. But also having us come back, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. And hey, man, whatever we can do to keep this thing going, man, we're gonna do it. I ain't got too much time left, but we're gonna make it happen much longer as we can.
It ain't look like it Sunday, brother.
Yeah, Jay, you was balling
Sunday, you look
man.
like Father Prime, brother.
I mean, I just fit in where I fit in at, man. When you got some young hitters around you, man, as far as shout out to Amari and Dez and them, man. When you got young guys like that, they give you that energy, man. It's kind of like a how can I put it? How can I put it? It's contagious. It's contagious, man. And as being contagious with the energy that they have, it's only right that I do my best to keep up with them, man, because they're bringing that energy, and it's only right that I match it some kind of way, whether if it's in me doing something small defensively, or if it's an open shot for them that I need to make knockdown for them because they're penetrating to the hole. It's the small things that count because this is their team, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm just at this age, I'm just trying to fill in where I can.
Man, they
What is
talking
that?
about until he got home
Worried.
and
I'm
got
not
the
worried
talk.
about DJ, man. I'm not
You
worried
see,
about
okay,
DJ. Yeah, I see what DJ don't know. I'm playing. I play 5 times a week, man. So I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with Tiger Bomb or being gay, man. It's just me just getting back in shape like I needed to, man. That's all.
that is funny.
Jay had a top 10 too.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. I
Yeah.
told him Sunday. I said when he let that one fly and he did that little lean down, watching it go in. I said, "Oh, bro, Jay is locked, bro. Jay locked in."
Yeah, man.
His own one, man.
So real quick, before we go to this next game, talk to me about the difference because y'all were missing Shad and y'all were missing Josh, and you're on the floor with these guys, and you've been playing with Shad forever. What was the difference in Shad not being there and having to run that smaller, quicker lineup that y'all ran?
I mean, truthfully honest, man, it was it played. It's a big difference, man. When you have a big presence like Rashad, man. Um, You're talking about a man that's giving you a double double, and he's flirted with a triple double the last couple of weeks, man. So it's just when you got a guy like that that brings presence like that on the offensive side and the defensive side, you have to fill some shoes. I just feel like when it came down to it, man, I told some of the guys on our team that this game gonna be a statement game, and that's what it was because it was pretty much determined that because we didn't have Rashad or Josh on the floor, that we was gonna get spanked because we didn't have our bigs. And anybody that does know me, and there's some guys that don't, and there's some guys that do. I don't take threats kindly. Even at me being a guard. So with the team that we have, and I definitely have to shout out two of the guys, which is Amari for being our engine, and shout out Sam, man, for being that guy that stood up to that plate, man, and played big. He played our big man, and then also played our PG. Like them boys, man, those two boys alone just made the statement and made us pretty much step up to the plate and continue what we had to do in that game. Everything else fell in place because of what those two guys did starting the game off.
For sure.
Hey, Shy.
That's Jay.
Jay, I'm sorry. You talk about
I
Shy.
know
My
we see each
fault.
other all the time. I know, man. I know.
I know. But man, talk to the people because people aren't in our huddle and stuff like that. But talk to them about how we handle like Will and Marquise, you know, Brian, because all of them played significant minutes this game. Um, talk about how we encourage them and how we include them in everything we do.
I mean, my thing is this, man, and um, I love Marquise, man. That's my little brother, man. We're and with Will, man, like we believe we believe in them as much as they believe in us, and that was something that we've been real heavy on the last couple of weeks when it comes to Marquise and Will because of the simple fact that if you put on that jersey, we're all equal. I tell Marquise, man, like I told him if he ever get the ball and hesitate again, I'm gonna drag him by the back of his ponytail and take him outside and spank him. And that is what it is.
Not on the back of the ponytail.
Yeah, he. I mean, everybody know Marquise got a lot of hair, so I'm gonna do him like I do one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's point blank period. But no, I mean, as a big brother, little brother thing, I told him I believe in him the same way I believe in Dez, the same way I believe in Miles, Sam, any of those guys. You are just as equal as we are, and um with Marquise, I just told him, don't hesitate, man. You get that ball, you shoot it because he also has an engine. And if he just start believing himself a little bit more, which we are pushing him to do, he would be a problem, just like Amari, if he just pushes himself a little bit more. Um, as far as Will just got to do it, man. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it with Will. I think he showed that this game, his last game, as far as him stepping into his shot, shooting the long range, and working on. He also did a great job with the pump fake to the coming in for a mid range. Like he has what it takes. Now just being consistent. And one thing about the guys on our team, we're gonna push them guys to do that. Because it's not just about Rashad Falls or Jay Steele or Josh or
I
anybody. It's
agree,
about
TJ. I agree.
it's about
You see what TJ
everybody on
said?
that team. Wolves be like the 2018 Warriors. Hey man, I just feel like our team just know our roles, man. Each guy on our team know our roles, man. And I think they're playing it as of right now. They're playing it to perfection, and I can't be no more prouder than our team, man. We stepping up to the plate, and as Goons say, man, we standing no dirt right now, man. And we're
Hmm.
making it, and we're definitely making a statement, and we made a statement on Sunday, and we plan on continue making a statement. There are definitely some good teams in this league, man. But as of right now, I don't see nobody in front of me right now. I just see us winning this ship, man. That's what I see.
Man, and that being said, two things. I want to give a shout out to Goon.
For
A lot of
sure.
you don't know Goon was very sick Sunday, and he stuck it out with us.
Yes,
Like
he did.
he stuck it out with us, and not only for us but for the league because he's on the clock as well.
Hmm.
So shout out to Goon, and just I want to shout out to my team. Not about winning, but about allow listening to me as a coach, because it could be a lot of egos on the team, and they could say, "Coach, you don't know what you're talking about." But man, they actually, you know,
I just saw back as
what do you say?
20 y'all built like 2012
He's
Team USA.
but the team actually listens to me, and we listen to each other, man. So I definitely appreciate y'all, team, and I believe if we just stay together and stick together with the plan of defense, we've been saying defense first all season. Um, I believe we can go very far. So kudos to you guys, and I appreciate you.
Hey
Strength in
man, we
numbers, next
appreciate y'all
man up
too, man.
mentality.
And go and hope you getting better, my boy. Hope you at the crib, man. Drinking a lot of water and Pedialyte, man. Quit trying to eat everything, man.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, we are going to move on to the next game and the last game of the evening. We got a special coach to come in here to talk about this game. We got Coach Don from the Warriors. So we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to get Coach Don in here, and we will be right back. So don't go nowhere. Stay locked.
And we're back. Got a visitor here today. It's Don, the new coach for the Warriors. How you doing, man? Oh, we got mics falling.
Hey, thank you, thank you. Thank
Hey,
you for
welcome
letting
to
me
the
go.
league, first of all, man. And speaking of you being new, can you tell us a little bit about your experience? Here. I mean, just tell us how you feel.
Thank you for the experience and give me this opportunity to join y'all lead. First, I like it. It's very organized. Like you said, games start on time. I know I've been joining the other leagues. They start hours late, stuff like that. It's very organized. So that's what I see first. So I like it. It's very comp. It's a little bit of comp, different teams. So I like it though.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And I know you got shout out to Kenneth. I'm guessing he contacted you. Was like, man, I need you. Coach by a team. You know, how he is.
Yeah, I met
Yeah.
Kenny. I met Kenny couple months ago.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like y'all have a good relationship, man. And because Kenneth has been with us, I think from day one. Kenneth actually used to play.
No way.
Yeah, no, way. He used to play. I think the very first season, Kenneth did play. So he's been with us for a long time. So, but anyway, man, let's get into this game, man. Let's talk about this game. What I mean, let us know what you think.
All right. First, shout out to the Warriors, man. That's a great team I got. Kenny, good pick for Mason. That's good. I'm gonna go for that. But first, I think we was going off Trey run. You know what I'm saying? He was going to the basket, getting fouls, passing the rock. Everybody was getting the rock first. Then halftime, we was tied up, right? 45-45.
It was close.
Halftime.
I believe it was because it was a little.
Right.
Yeah, with the score, I think we had to talk about the score, but yeah, it was tied up.
So it was tied up. Third quarter, we just was playing like one-on-one ball, I feel like. We got the mojo what we was doing, getting rocked inside the basket. I know Big Carl was scoring, Jamal, but then we was getting tired. We didn't have a lot of players there either. So we was getting tired, getting back. They had a lot of transition scores. Then they was shooting like 3-pointers like out of nowhere. So I was like, man. So it was like we was getting tired. So, and I love defense.
Right.
And so it was like our defense was lacking and rebounds.
Gotcha.
Always rebounds. Like nobody. It was like we try to force the bigs to get rebound, but it's collective. The whole five got to
That's
get
true.
rebound.
That's true.
Everybody got to crash, not just the big man. So it's like,
Speaking of big man, you was missing Mason,
yeah.
and you're also missing Amari. Tell us a little about what's going on with Amari. Where is he?
My man is down there in Miami Pro League. He got an invite, and so I hope he just do good out there, show out, and hope he get an opportunity to go to the little D League.
Y'all hear that? Hey man, he's in our league and he's doing big things. So we love to see that from you. But just missing them, do you think having them would have made a difference in this game?
Yes, sir. Because we got Mason, then we picked up another big Carl, just to give Mason a little break and Jamal. So now we got 3 bigs rotation. So I just feel like missing Mason is like we wasn't attacking like the inside. We were just depend on our guards.
Got you.
Because Mason like 6'10", he can just get the ball, lay it up. But this game was like they was kind of guard watching us.
Right.
So
Right. And I do feel like you had to do some heavy guard play and shoot a lot of outside shots. And then, you don't have a Mason, but you did have Carl. Now, word on the street, Carl got a little age to him. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't play him 40 minutes.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So, but speaking of Carl, he came from the Chargers. He seemed like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder.
yeah,
You know,
he was trying to get a rip. revenge from the Chargers. That's what he told me.
Right.
So he came out there, gave out. He scored three layups at 6 points. Got a couple rebounds, and he was tired after that. He was tired after that.
So I guess that's
About
due to
4
age.
fouls, yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Having two starters that lead your team in scoring and rebounding does in fact make a difference. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's very true. Yeah. So it's kind of funny that Carl got on your team. I hadn't seen like this type of action from Carl all year when he played with the Chargers. Now, and going back to what I said at the beginning, I said I think it was last week when I spoke on Carl and saying that the Chargers blame Carl, and I was being funny. I was actually being funny. I wasn't saying it was actually, doing that, but that was one of those moments that I kind of wanted to clarify, because from what I understand, he just didn't fit with their locker room. He, they was just having some issues, and Kenneth told me he wanted another big, and I guess for that reason to give Mason a break. So I think he's a pretty good addition to you guys' team, especially when Mason come back. Like, is it a timetable for him or?
I don't know. I've been just talking to him, making sure he stay up on his rehab and stuff, because we really need him. So I just been checking on him, make sure he's good.
I got you. It's a knee injury, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, Mason, speedy recovery. I mean, you're talking like you still playing though, because I see you on here chatting and all of that stuff like you still playing, and then you talking trash to me, talking about brisket is for busters and all of that. So, but chicken for busters, boy. But anyway, but nah, I did like what I saw from you guys. You did fight Trajan. I think he did a great job, but it did become more one-on-one ball. And I think that kind of hurt you guys. Also, they have a lot of size on that side too.
Yeah.
And
They took advantage of our size.
absolutely. And the other thing is they would come off a loss. And the Chargers off a loss is kind of, it's rough because that's a heavy team. You know what I'm saying? So they came out to prove something. But overall, I do think your team has done well. They've done well this year, period. I think you're doing a good job with your fellas. I mean, some unfortunate events has happened because of some missing people, but I think you're doing well with your team. So,
Appreciate it. Thank you for
yep,
this.
yep.
Again,
So,
thank you, man.
oh yeah. And this once again, folks. This is Coach Don
Yeah, man, let's go Warriors.
for the Warriors.
Man.
Oh, one last thing. You guys got some shirts too, man.
Oh yeah.
I like it. It was dope,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Amari Dad, man. He looked out for us.
Right. And then we had a few people in the crowd, that wear some shirts for you guys too. So we appreciate you guys' support
Yes,
and
sir.
everything like that, man. So, but once again, Don, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank
All right, looking forward to seeing you again. You think you come on again?
you. Yeah, whenever.
All right, man.
Whenever.
Don't be shaking in your boots up here now. All right, man. All right, we'll be back after this commercial break.
You can do that will instantly shift your life into a place of success. Number one, convince yourself that you deserve it. Most of you are fighting a limiting belief system that causes you to believe that you're not worthy of the success that you're dreaming about. You are worthy. The second thing that you have to do is create a plan. If you don't create a plan, then you're automatically planning to fail. So I want you to create a plan that's going to move you closer to the destiny that you desire to be in. And remember, you are worthy and you do deserve it.
All right, man. We are back. So you just talked to Coach Don, man.
Yep.
I concur with everything y'all said, man. It was a good game, but you had a motivated Chargers you had to deal with. Now, one thing y'all did not talk about. So we don't do nice on this show. One thing y'all did not talk about. There's one thing that I do feel like the Blazers. What tape? What Mr. Cromer say? Zach Efron, the ref, got to go.
He just came. He had to just come on.
Yeah, I think he did. Hey man, look, I will say this. I did mention him, to Archie, and I was actually surprised to see him myself uh Sunday. But yeah, not Zac Efron. I can't unsee that, bro. That's exactly who we look like though, for real. But back is speedy recovery to Mason, Barry, and the Sky West poster.
Bruh.
You know what? Since he brought it up again, go ahead and play that again. Bro, the real MVP of that video is the way that ref called
Yes.
that block.
Yes.
But anyway,
The poster's not recovering.
the poster is done, and we can go ahead and put that commercial in the vault too. We can retire that. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, back as it's a game time decision for Sunday. The Warriors got caught up talking to the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
They got caught up because when they were just hooping, not hooping because we don't. Remember we said we don't do just hooping. But when they were actually playing together and they were focused on the game, they were playing very well. But then it kind of it turned into a talking match, and there are certain players and certain people
Malik.
that Khalil,
the Chargers, in general,
Shaq. It's certain ones like when you talk to them, it amps them up.
Yep.
And there are certain, Malik said it. What was that? He said we was popping earlier. Were they? I don't know. Anyway, point is, certain people, and Malik even said it. He was like, some people can't talk and hoop.
I heard him say
And
that loud and clear.
And I'm not saying that the Warriors cannot talk and hoop, but what I am saying is I did notice a diversion in their focus. So I guess I am saying they can't talk and hoop. But I noticed a diversion in their focus once it started to become a less talk type game, because then it became, let me tell you the difference in what will happen. From the Warriors bench would come, Khalil only do the same move. He only do 2 moves. Khalil would come down, he would do a move, dish it off to Malik. Malik would drive in, dump it to Jason. Jason would finish it.
Right.
Then coming down on the other end, Trajan, you not like that for real. You really not like that one-on-one shot. And I think that's where the game started changing. Whereas before, I think the Warriors were just taking what the Chargers were giving them.
Right.
When Trajan was cooking and they were giving it to him, he was cooking. He was taking it. But then, like I said, I think it started to become more of a talk game. And I think that's a part of what, aside from the personnel, all that. The Chargers, the Warriors, they were in the game, bro.
They were in the game.
Without
Amari,
at halftime, it was without
tied.
Amari, without Mason. They were in the game. Chargers had their full team minus Baker. So, they were in the game. But for me, watching on the onset, I feel like the talking also played a very big factor as well.
So, in a nutshell, you're saying there's talkers and there's functional talkers.
Yeah, essentially.
That's basically what you're saying.
Essentially.
The Warriors at that point were talkers, and the Chargers were functional talkers.
And it's something else to note about the Chargers, dude. They don't talk until you talk first.
Absolutely. I will say that.
Because even like Khalil hadn't said a word.
Nothing.
He hadn't said a word, but then once they started talking, it was like it woke him up.
Yep.
And what was it? 3 and 1 on top 10?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I just think, not to say that I don't think that the Warriors could have won that game. I do think that they could have, but like I said, just circumstantially, I think that's what did it.
Yep.
So yeah. All right, man. Let's get into this next week though, man, because we finna get out of here.
Next week.
A little bit, but let's get into next week, man. Who we got for next week?
First game. Panthers, Titans.
Panthers and Titans. So,
Hold on, what does that say?
wait, what?
Khalil 31, Malik 23, and Jason 20.
Jason had 20 Sunday?
Dude, hey, so I'm a reverse and go back to what I said last week. So remember, I picked the Chargers, right? But I even picked them the week they lost. Jason wasn't present when they lost. I love every player on that team. I think the stars are the stars. But once again, a player like Jason, he is I mean, he's very important to that team. A lot of people don't like Draymond Green, but he's very important to the Warriors. He may not do everything, super nice or whatever like that. And I'm not saying Jason is like that. I'm just saying in comparison to how important he is for that team, he's like a glue. And he made a major difference in that game. He does the small things, and it allows everybody else to play their game to where they don't have to do all of that. Yeah. So, I mean, I did say that last week, and look at what he came in and did this week. I think he was trying to show off for his little new baby girl. That's what it was.
Oh, was that it?
That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Speculation. Have to say that, right? Speculation.
Make sure you specify, because they're gonna make you stand on it.
Right. But nah, on the real though, dude, he was a big part of that game for real. So, shout out to Jason. A lot of people talk about all the other people on the Chargers, which is warranted. But I always like to point out Jason because he's a great player. So
for sure. All right, man, let's do these who you got, man. Because I see this chat, they acting like they ready to go to bed because they done got quiet. So let's do these who you got. So the first game we got the Panthers and you said the Titans. Two teams that need a win. Two teams that really need a win.
Panthers 2-2, Titans 1-3.
I think the Titans need it more than the Panthers. Though.
They do.
Titans need it more than the Panthers.
I think, unfortunately, I don't think Barry will be back.
I don't think he's back yet.
I think I'm going with the Panthers. Injuries and stuff like that kills the team. Barry is a big part of that team. Panthers, I know they're looking for some get back.
Hey, y'all put in the chat too who y'all got, man. Who y'all looking at, this week for that first game.
Unless the Titans show me something different, I don't see them beating the Panthers, man. Be honest with you.
Well, I'm gonna go opposite you. I'm gonna say Titans, but I'm gonna put an asterisk beside it.
Okay.
If couple things, if suspect is healthy, if they all show up on time.
Oh, that's the one.
And if James and Innocent have big games.
Yes. I got you.
If James and Innocent have big games. Why am I saying that? Because if Barry, your number one offensive option, arguably, is not, if he's not available, people sleep on James, but James can score the basketball. And Innocent can score the basketball.
Can.
Suspect
Inside out.
Suspect, we already know what Suspect is going to do. But again, that's that health thing with Suspect. So, we just got to see, we got to see what they – so that's my if. The Panthers – the Titans, if those three things are in place. One-way film said the Panthers.
Backus report said Titans. So what does Backus say, though?
What does Backus say?
Because, I guess that's two different entities at this point.
Darius, you playing with fire, fam. How I'm playing with fire? Talk to me. How I'm playing with fire, TJ? How I'm playing with fire, brother?
Who said Panthers? Who was that that said Panthers?
Or were you talking to the other Darius? Who you talking about? What you talking about, TJ?
One-way flame?
Films.
Oh, film? Boy, see, hey, I'm 42, man.
I
was like, flame?
One-way flame.
This is a kid-friendly show.
Don't start, Sky. Don't start, because that's how we lost it with that kiss thing last time.
I'm just telling you, I can't, it's kind of far away, so
okay.
Forgive me.
DJ, what you talking about? I mean, not DJ, TJ, what you talking about, bro? What are you talking about when we say playing with fire? But anyway, yeah, so if those things are in place, I'm going to go with Titans. So I guess we'll see. Cover your ears, caramel. Oh, Lord. Here they go.
All right, next game. We got the Bulldogs versus the Chargers. I mean, I listen. I'll let you go first.
Wait, hold on. He said you gonna pick the Titans. If you gonna pick the Titans, then they need to play and not one person. Everybody need to show up. I agree. That's why I
Yeah.
put my if there. That's why I said
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got to show up, and make up for what they are losing with Barry because they are losing something not having Barry. So and I got to shout out Coach Tyler too because Coach Tyler has been doing a great job, greater job as he can. With what he's had to work with so far with people being out and all that type of stuff. So, and they still hadn't seen Justin yet. Justin hadn't played, so I'll add that to my if as well. If Justin plays,
Is he coming back this week?
I don't know. So from what I heard, Justin is stuck. He went on vacation. Backus, you can help me out with this. Backus report. I want to say he was stuck on vacation in Jamaica, I believe, or something like that. And he's been stuck there. They've been trying to get back, but something's going on over there, and he's been stuck.
Oh man, hey, pray for your boy then.
Because
Like,
he
for
was
real.
supposed to play this week
All right.
against Black Ice. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully they get back, man. So, somebody
Who
said
who is One Way Films, by the way? Let us know who you are. We talking them nicknames. We don't be knowing who that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Hurricane.
Jamaica Hurricane planes are
Planes.
grounded. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's what's going on with him.
And put in the chat if he's okay. Obviously, I'm guessing he is.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Just making sure.
Good.
So, okay. He said TT is right.
Who said that?
I
Backus?
think Backus said that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right.
And somebody already said Bulldogs. I think it was One Way Films.
Yeah, one-way flings. What is a one-way fling?
I don't know. That's why I was like, "When is that?"
Oh, that's funny. Who is that though? One Way Films. Who is that? Put your identification in the chat. And he said he talked to Justin all as well. Cool.
Okay, cool,
Oh,
cool.
a fan of the Bulldogs. Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you for being on. Appreciate
Yes,
you for
sir.
supporting
Yes,
Sky
sir.
West.
So what is that? Bull? You supposed to say dogs, man.
No, it's
Bull,
Dog Pound. You ain't doing it right.
Dog.
Pound.
Yeah,
Pound.
Bulldogs is
You ain't do it right.
dog, something with
Moment passed. Keep moving. You killed that.
Boo me.
Oh God.
Somebody said Chargers. That's
Goon said Chargers.
Goon said Chargers.
Oh yeah, because we didn't cast the vote. So what's the vote? Bulldogs or Chargers?
You can go first this time.
Me go first. If we get the version of the Bulldogs that we just saw in this past game, because Said wasn't there, was he?
He was not.
Said wasn't there. The version of the Bulldogs plus Said, I might go Bulldogs on that one. Just might. And I got a couple of my boys on the Chargers, so I know I'm probably gonna piss them off with that statement. So they're gonna play their A game, which is what I want. So I'm gonna go Bulldogs. Like you said, you like to motivate. I'm gonna motivate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. But I will say I think this game is gonna be closer than people think it's gonna be.
Of course, I agree.
I really think it's gonna be closer.
Matter of fact, one of my boys in particular, one of my partners, he said he wasn't gonna lose a game in this gym ever again. So I'm holding him to that.
I know who that is.
I'm holding my boy to
I know
that.
exactly who that is.
Hey man, and let me say this too, man. I don't know how many conversations you sat and had with Malik, but bro is hilarious, bro.
Oh, he's very
Bro
funny.
had me rolling at the game with some of the questions he was asking me about the league and stuff like that. I be like, bro, I'm finna go back to work, bro.
He real funny. Like off court, he's real funny, but on the court,
Oh yeah, nah.
oh,
Ain't no
he a
games. Ain't no games.
man. I'm telling you.
See, Shaq said noted. That look, there go one of them right there. One of my boys right there.
You motivating.
It's a couple I want.
I
to
ain't
see
giving
that.
them boys. I ain't giving them boys no motivation.
No, I'm gonna tell you why though. And that one in particular right there, it's been some slander on his name the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Ever since that whole PJ thing, it's
Yeah.
been a little Shaq slander going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nah, I'm motivating at this moment. Like, yeah, nah, my boy. And I'm just gonna say this. He got hung Sunday. So I think folks starting to, forget. So yeah, nah.
Nah, Shaq.
I'm motivating.
That game against PJ man was not a good game for Shaq, bro.
If y'all watching, everyone be there for the game. Nah, for sure. Everybody do need to show up for that one because that's gonna be a game, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a game. But yeah, no, I'm motivating for sure because, like I said, I feel like it's been some Shaq slander going on. So
Yep.
yeah, he gonna answer that though. Shaq, hashtag no more.
Yeah,
You done?
Shaq.
You hanging it up for this season, bro? No more attempts.
Hey, Shaq, we had to tell Lamar the same thing on our team. So don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad. We had to do the same thing. It was said is Charles can shoot what they did last week. I'm gonna go with them. If they revert,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree. I
I
agree
will
with that.
say
Baggage.
the Chargers looked. They actually looked a little bit more like the Chargers last week
No, agreed.
as
Agreed.
well. You know,
I wasn't guarding him. Y'all have to watch the film. No, we did. And Carl was on him a whole lot more than Shaq was. But I mean, the headline was PJ baked they bigs.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because PJ plays big.
Right.
So the headline was PJ baked they bigs. So, you know, but it is what it is. Like I said, numbers don't tell the whole story. That's very, very true. That's
Now
very, very
I
true.
will say this, Shaq, because I know you're talking. I will say this though, it was really the foul trouble that got you. If you get what I'm saying, like because they called a lot of fouls on him against PJ, and if that's that was a good strategy, you know what I'm saying, to actually get you not being in the game and not being able to play because your coach had to pull you a lot. So I will say, yeah, you wasn't on him, you know, as much. So, but at the same time, you know, him getting those foul calls on you actually helped that team out a lot, you know, so I will say that.
Yeah. So what did Shaq say?
It's hard to stop somebody when they're already rolling.
Nah, facts. It's like that snowball effect. Like
Right,
it's,
right.
you know, he already rolling downhill and he already got that
Right.
momentum. So no, that's facts. So yeah, no, no. But like I said, I think that's why I'm saying what I'm saying though. Like
Right.
try get that slander on up out of here because I know my boy can hoop. So
Hold
and,
on.
and
KB not putting up 31.
ooh,
And
Shaq, you my boy, but it was you and him jump ball. Wait, Shaq, you my boy. It was you versus him jump ball. Tell us who you were guarding. So I guess TJ is trying to say Shaq was guarding him.
Shaq, Tall T want to respond from you, so y'all can keep that going.
Yeah, we let y'all keep that going. For sure.
What's the next game? The Wolves and Warriors. Y'all already know who I'm going with. That's boring. Here you go, Darius.
Look, my heart wants to go with the Warriors, man, because I want them. I want them to get that one. But analytically, I got to go with the Wolves. Especially if Rashad and Josh are back. I just think that would just be. Hold on, wait. What
Here
he
we
say?
go.
What
Here we
Shaq
go.
saying? Jump ball, really? We really comparing jump ball to a matchup? I mean, I kind of got a point. I didn't know what the jump ball reference was, but
I don't know. TJ, fill us in on that. Fill us in on that. Let's. I'd like for y'all to keep that conversation going.
yeah,
So-
we'll keep jumping back to it. Y'all
Yeah,
keep talking. We'll
yeah,
keep
yeah.
jumping back to it. All right, so we got Wolfpack, Wolves, no Mason, no Amari is tough. And that's what I'm getting at. Like that's just a whole lot. That would be like the upset of the year. That's a whole lot to if Mason back, the Wolves gonna have trouble. I just don't think Mason is gonna be back though. I think Mason's still at least 2 or 3 weeks away.
I think when he and I talked, I think he did say 2 or 3 weeks.
So I mean,
And
that's
I
just
hate that because I actually want
listen.
him.
Mason versus Shad was one of the
Yeah, yeah.
matchups I wanted this year.
Yes,
So you gotta
yes.
wait a whole another year to get that one. So, but yeah, I think it's just too much to overcome. Like you got, yeah, too much to overcome. I think I will say this: I give them a better chance if there was no Shot and no Josh, like how y'all played this past
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
I give them a better chance then because their guard play is good. So
Right.
you know, I do give them a better chance without having to deal with that height thing. But man,
It's gonna be a great game. Call and Mason duo.
with Trey and Nigel is crazy.
Yeah, it's just Mason.
Mason
I
ain't
don't
gonna be
think
playing,
Mason is playing. So,
And
but
look, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't. I talked to him, and from what he's saying, I don't think he's gonna be playing.
Carl actually showed me something though.
Nah, for sure,
This game,
for sure.
he actually showed me something.
But
So
still, like I said, it's not a knock on the Warriors. It's just the fact
right.
of, I mean, everybody been talking about all night comparing y'all team to the 2018 Warriors and the 2012 Dream Team. Like, it's too much to overcome. Like, it's too much. Like, you need Carl and Mason in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need your team at full strength going against y'all's team at full strength. And that's the only thing I'm saying. So, but I still think it's gonna be a good game, though. I still think, Warriors learn from our mistake last week. Don't get all them crazy turnovers, and just be gritty, and fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, just learn from our mistake this past week. Next game.
next game is Black Ice and Red Hawks.
Oh, Red Hawks.
Of course, you're gonna say Red Hawks.
Red Hawks. You ain't gonna see me go out like that again. No more this season. I promise you that. Red Hawks.
So I will kind of piggyback. So
Wait, what? The Wolves have 5 former MVP candidates.
name
5?
Name them.
Rashad, Dez. Was Amari an MVP candidate?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, go on and name those backers.
Backers report, please.
Yeah, backers report, please. Thank you. What did TJ say? To start the game off, you were matched up with him, and he put y'all both battle twin. All love.
Oh, he said at the start of the game that Shaq was matched up with PJ. I'm guessing that's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
At jump ball. That's what he's saying.
Yep. All right. Well, he said, wait, what? Sky West needs a second apron. What you mean, Miles, Dez, Shot, Josh, Amari? Miles wasn't an MVP candidate. Miles wasn't an MVP candidate, and I don't think Josh was either.
I don't think Josh was either.
I was gonna say, man, don't do me like that. I knew it wasn't 5 of them.
You held your own like we
knew you would, fam. Nah, I just had to. He said, "TT, please go watch the film." All right. Where we was at? Red Hawks and Black Ice.
Yep. So you pick Red Hawks, obviously. You're supposed to. So I'll say this. After talking to Josh, I don't believe we're gonna have a week 1 lapse like they had, because he's basically saying the team is getting their mojo back. I will say Black Ice looked like Black Ice last week. They did.
Break up all the max players. Facts. Gonna have to talk to the CBA after this season over with. See how we can break this up.
But nah, Black Ice, man. I think they're playing some good ball, man. They're coming up. They always kind of do that little shaky thing, and then they kind of ramp up. So I'm gonna go with Black Ice. I'm trying to motivate y'all. Black Ice.
I don't need no more motivation.
You don't need no more. Maybe a team then.
That scoreboard and going back and actually watching that game was motivation.
I got you.
What TJ said, if you watched it so much, then who was you guarding?
Oh God,
that's crazy. This conversation is still going.
It's
Hey,
still
I'm
going.
hey, I'm stirring that pot until it's done.
We're here for it. Here for
I'm
it.
here for it.
Next. If I
Trust
can-
Darius said, trust the backers report. Hey, it don't be off too much.
It don't. I think I lost
Just
him.
real quick before we go on, for those that may be wondering how it got to be the backers report. So Darius Backers, he's been with our league for quite some time now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you talk to him or if you don't, or if you know him or if you don't. When I tell you he is like our league's Woj, like he knows stuff before me and Sky know stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Darius is the person you go to literally get all the information on teams, what trades are happening, what players is unhappy. Like, I mean, he knows all the ins and outs of everything. So it was just like, well, shoot, we might as well go on and make this thing official. So yeah, Darius is our official Woj. So if you ever see the backers report, where the report is coming from,
It's official.
it is official. So if you ain't heard it on the backers report, then it ain't official. So you ain't got to call me and be like, hey, Darius, did this happen? Oh, hey, Scott, man.
It's on the report.
Is it on the backers report? If it ain't official. Just like it is if Woj ain't say it, or what was the other one? Sharms? What's the other one? Shams? You don't know? Anyway. All right, yeah. But anyway, he said he was guarding Cam.
In all caps.
In all caps. And when he said that, I remember that he was guarding Cam. Him and Cam been going at it since last season.
And Cam didn't have as dynamic of a game as he normally does with him guard him either. So I was
Backer said y'all should see my unposted rumor mills. Hey man.
Oh, here we go.
He said, come on now. That just shows y'all don't really watch film. Y'all just look at it.
Ooh.
Y'all done woke Shaq up, man. Shaq was quiet all night. Y'all done woke my boy up.
Woke him up.
God, dog. Hey, but he right about that, though. He is right, because I ain't even gonna lie. I done had some conversations, and I'm like, about certain games, and I ask certain questions that I know should be answered if you really watch the film and not just look at it. And, you know, most people do just watch to see, like, how they scored or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you are watching a full game and analyzing a full game and paying attention, it's different, bro. I don't watch the film I watch for my team mistakes and try to correct them. Okay. He said Backus needs a burner account. Hey, man, y'all want Backus to start posting the rumor mill? But you talk about some drama being stirred up. Because, boy, it's some stuff that we be hearing about players wanting to go certain places and little stuff like that we don't even get to talk about. But, all right, what's the last game, man, before we can get out of here?
Hold on, I lost my place. Oh, Blazers and Savages. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. Like, I'm being straight up.
What Shaq say?
What did he say?
Oh, he said, don't move the goalpost now. You tried and missed.
Ooh. Bang, bang. But I spoke on it in the beginning. I'm the Blazers right now. Like that's a hot team, man. They got a lot of pieces, and I don't see them losing right now, man. I really don't. So I'm going with the Blazers. Simple as that. They got a lot of firepower. They got the bigs. They got the size. They got the guard play. They got the quickness. They got the strength. They got everything they need. So I'm going with the Blazers.
I didn't, fam. I just thought you was on since most of the highlights. Oh. He said, I didn't, fam. I just thought you was since most of his highlights was on you.
Wow.
Shots fired. All right. Blazers look like the best team in the league right now with the Wolves. You can't bet against them. I can't disagree. Wolves look like the best team though, top to bottom. But I can say Blazers. Josh talking about the rings.
Yeah.
I see you, Josh. I see you. Wait, he said he scored 7 points on me and went 1 for 4. Oh, he bringing out the numbers. I actually tally stats for real. You can't argue the numbers, though. I mean, One Way Film said, I agree. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna be a prisoner of the moment, man. I know the Savages didn't have the best game this last week, but that Savages that beat, what was that, the Chargers? That Savages that beat, oh yeah, that's what this whole argument is about. That Savage team that beat the Chargers was a dangerous team. They didn't look like that same team this week, but if that Savages that played the Chargers comes out to play, because who's stopping Spin Cycle?
I mean, first of all, he had another good game.
He did.
Had another good game too. So I don't know.
He said, and yet he ended with 20 plus. Yeah, TJ, but I think he's saying like all of that wasn't on him though.
Yeah.
Gino woke up and ain't looked back yet, and I agree. He been player of the game twice.
I'm just liking the fact
out
that
of 4
I
games.
see Gino.
No,
playing,
Gino was good for the league, man. We
like
know what that
to
is
see
from the
Gino
jump.
playing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that is, I love it. I love it.
Poetry in motion, man. Poetry in motion.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go Savages. I think if the Savages play their game, and you know who else? Yeah, I'm about to motivate again. You know who else I'm looking for a big game from that I haven't seen yet? Who is he?
Who
Can't
is-
think of him.
Yeah, I figured.
Who is?
That's why I said who.
I don't know who he is. But him. I'm waiting on a big game from him. I haven't seen a big one, and I know he's capable of it. I noticed he Wait, hold on. I like Savages versus the Blazers. Always a classic. Nah, for sure. It's gonna be a good one. Gino early MVP favorite. So I guess we can go ahead and bust out the MVP conversation after next week's game, since that'll be halfway through the season. Just make sure y'all get Cancun warmed up.
Oh, here we go. Cancun again. Here
In
we
a
go.
couple weeks. At my mimosas on the rocks, not frozen.
If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't been in the league, that was their thing last year.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Is you're gonna be in Cancun. That's why that's funny.
If that one rookie from the Bulldogs actually lock in, it's gonna get dangerous. I wonder if he's talking about Lango.
I think he is.
He's probably talking about Lango.
I think he's talking about Lango.
Yeah, probably talking about Lango. But what Mama say? I see Mama in the chats. What Mama back is say? Titans need me to come out and yell and cheer from them from the stands. Can you? They missing you.
Mm-hmm.
They missing you. Can you? I know I miss you. And the huddle too. Yeah, can you? They need you to come yell at them. They need you to bring the whole family and come yell at them a little bit.
Yeah.
But dang, what was I saying? I forgot. Shaq was saying Cancun.
Oh yeah, Cancun and I can't remember.
What we talking
you
about
said.
the game?
The Blazers, and we keep getting all these comments.
Yeah, I'm about to
man.
say
It's
the
kinda-
comments keep snatching.
Yeah, Lango. Okay. Yeah.
Lango and Narvin. Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good game Sunday. I think every game is gonna be a good game. And yeah, man, these standings gonna look real interesting after this week.
Speaking of, right?
For sure. Let's go ahead. Let's talk. Let's close out the show with the standings for sure.
All right, standings. Wolverines 4-0, Blazers 3-1, Chargers 3-1, Panthers 2-2, Black Ice 2-2, Bulldogs 2-2, Redhawks 1-3, Savages 1-3, Warriors 1-3, Titans 1-3. All right, and if you want to know the difference in points, so the 2-2 teams. Actually, we'll start with the 3-1 team. So the Blazers have a 39 point difference. Chargers 29.
Back is so stupid.
What do you say? We got them right where we want them. So now to the 2-2 teams, we have the Panthers at -2. Okay, Black Ice at -4. So that can easily be flip flop. Bulldogs at -10. So that's the 2-2 teams. And then you have the 1-3 teams. You got Red Hawks at -13, Savages at -14. So that's pretty close. Warriors at -23, and Titans at -84. So your point spread matters.
It matters.
It matters. So even if you lose, don't lose big. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
So.
All right, y'all. We're going to close this one out. It's been another good, fun show. We appreciate you all. So be on the lookout, too, by the way. We got some stuff for All-Star Weekend coming out. There's rumblings. This isn't 100%. Can I talk about it?
We talk about it a little bit.
Okay. There's rumblings because for like 2 seasons now, there's been this debate about who the better class was between
I think it's the K-Roll class.
The K-Roll class.
Malik class.
And the Malik class.
Right.
And so there's rumblings. That we may be settling at this All-Star Weekend. So there's rumblings.
There's rumblings.
That it's a possibility. So
yeah,
we're gonna be putting some stuff out and just seeing, we're gonna talk to the people and see, rumblings, man. There's rumblings. So
you see why that's Darius though. His eyes got big.
Right.
So
it ain't true.
Look,
it ain't true. It ain't true until every team don't deserve an All-Star.
Oh wow.
I want my rematch 1v1 tournament. Hey, you know what? But here's the thing. So that's what we gonna kind of put out there and put some fillers out about what we're gonna do format wise this year and some stuff like that. Cause there's a couple of ideas we got on the table. So But anyway, fellas, we appreciate y'all, ladies, gentlemen, everybody that's watching, our fans. Thank you all for watching. It's gonna be a dope Sunday. We look forward to seeing you all Sunday. First game, people, get to the game on time because SkyWest starts on time. And are we having an all rookie team? Probably not. So the reason why if we did a rookie, it wouldn't be a rookie sophomore game because we gotta settle that argument from before we did this one. But yeah, it's gonna be up in the air. So, but again, we appreciate you all. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing on out. What do you say? Hey, Josh, chill. You gonna make some people sad. I know, right? Josh, give these folks a chance, man. They ain't gotta play long. Let them just get the nod, okay? But but anyway,
and I gotta say, dog pound. I gotta, yeah.
Sky, you honestly you can just release that for tonight.
No,
just,
man, I gotta
you can
correct
honestly
myself, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize,
you can let
man.
that go for tonight.
I can't.
You can try again Sunday. When
No.
K-Ro say it, you just say pound. Let K-Ro lead it. When he say dog, you just say pound, okay? Because you can let that go tonight.
If they win, I'll say it. How about that?
That's fine, but just tonight, just let it go.
No, man. I wanted to apologize.
All right, y'all, because we about to start rambling and doing crazy stuff. So we appreciate y'all again.
See, somebody dog pound. See, dog pound. See,
Don't encourage him.
appreciate it, y'all.
What did you say? What did you say earlier?
I ain't gonna say what I said. That's about bad as saying Carabel Giant.
God. All right, y'all. Well, look, good night. We appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Yeah, y'all be safe out there, and